Okay, I've been looking forward to this one. This is the Jimmy Saber Junk Saberbay Sabered Hand. This is the lightsaber that belongs to Keller and Beck in Mandalorian Season 3 in the Order 66 flashback. Keller and Beck, played by Ahmed Best, saves Grogu. And this is his lightsaber, not the one he picks up, but his own personal saber. I've just been walking you through the sides of the box, which has been beautifully designed by Christian Cruz, as always, does absolutely awesome work. These details here, these symbols, are taken off of Keller and Beck's garb. And I'm not sure my light is actually doing it any favours, but there's some fabric detail on here as well, which looks awesome. And you've got this saying on the side here, everything is going to be alright, kid. So excellent work as always, Christian. Thank you very much. I think everybody who watches my videos knows how much I really love Christian's work. Does excellent work. So here we go. Open the box, got a bit of foam padding, and you've got your lovely treasure inside. So let's get that hilt out. See that there for the moment. So with the package, you get the hilt. You get your standard blade retention Allen key, and then you get a 10 segment bar graph with a connector that you can glue into your chassis once you've installed it all correctly, so you can quickly detach the 10 segment bar graph to remove your chassis out of the pommel. So that's really neat that it comes with both of these to make your install and your replica just right. So let's get the box out of the way. Had a bit of a busy day today. We've been moving an elderly family member into their new residence. So I'm doing this one kind of late. I've been looking forward to doing this video all day, and we're finally here. And it's a very warm, muggy day today. I had to close the window because my neighbours are outside on the phone speaking relatively loudly. Not a problem, but it meant I can't do a video with the window open, so I might get a little bit sticky. Okay, right. So let's walk you through the hilt. Take our Allen key out. At the top, got your blade retention grub screw up here. Slide out your blade plug, and you might already be able to tell that this is a really deep blade depth on this one. This is a nice deep blade depth. This is a really interestingly cool hilt. It was a tough one to try and get the emitter to stay 1 inch, so it's in the same kind of category as the other hilt that he picks up that I've designed, and then also keep this as slim as possible, but I've pulled it off, and we've got this brass surrounded glowing jewel up here. We've got the area for your 10 segment bar graph here. Got the transparent clear piece here, which is press fitted in, not glued in, press fitted in, which the chassis can allow you to install an LED that will glow through there as well. Got your JSJ self-tightening plungers here. Got your cover tech down at the bottom here, and then at the very bottom of the hilt, you've got something that I'm very proud of. The pommel. The pommel is 100% mechanically fixed. There is no glue, no 3M tape, no magnets. This is mechanically secured. Every single one of these fins is held in via screw and additional methods. To find out how I've designed it, you've got to buy one, take it apart. But this, I've never seen a pommel like this, which are quite common these days, this looking kind of pommel. It's very clan-like, or even Darth Maul emitter-like. I've never seen anybody do it like this, and this is the most sound, robust way to design this pommel, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of, and it has excellent hidden sound venting, and it also gets that accurate bit of brass. Not sure if you can see it down the gaps there as well, which is accurate to what is in his hilt in the show. So altogether, a really robust hilt. It feels really good in hand, really good. and it goes really well with the saber that he picks up in the elevator, if I don't try and drop it. Of course, you've got two lovely different finishes between the two hilts. It makes an excellent pair. Really, really cool. I'm very, very proud of these two. Yes. Put that one to the side and bring that back out later. So to go over the install, this is the crystal chamber chassis, hence why it's got a crystal chamber in it. I think I've shown this off before, but I'll walk you through it again. As per the basic 28mm speaker at the bottom, Profi with a selection of different boards available as well, 2 switches, areas for your LED to light up that clear accent there, and a section there for your 10 segment bar graph, and then a stock emitter PCB at the top. And then with this crystal chamber version, you've also got an OLED screen there, which I think I may have put in as an option on the basic as well. Don't quote me, I can't always remember everything that I do for the chassis. I'm terrible at remembering because I've done quite a few. Crystal chamber with a spinning motorized accent as well. So if we turn it on,
they're right behind me.
You can see everything lights up. You can see this little LED light up here as well. Got my glowing crystal. I've got this 10 segment battery, 10 segment bar graph trying to represent my kind of battery level. That's how I've kind of wired it up anyway. It doesn't really actually read the battery level. I've kind of set it so it looks like it's reading the battery level, hence why it's down up here. You might see that top one flash very rarely, but that's kind of how I've been setting these up. And then you've got a lovely OLED screen here, and if I turn it on, you can see I've got my spinning chamber accent right there, spinning around the crystal. Very nice. I'm really happy with this install, really happy. So when I design a hilt, I design a chassis in lieu with it, in situ, and so I don't actually ever know if the chassis fits until I get a hilt and I slide it on in, and then if it fits perfectly, wonderful, I've done my job just right. If it doesn't, it means I've done something wrong, the factory's done something wrong, but no, this fits down there quite nicely. So to walk you through the 10 segment bar graph and the connector, I know Shane at Saberbay, he loves installing with CFX. I personally have never installed CFX. I couldn't give you a particular reason other than I don't like designing chassis for CFX because they're so wide and they've got so much stuff on the top that's really annoying to design a chassis around, whereas Profi is pretty slim and flat for the most part. So I know CFX has a setting or a program that can run a 10 segment bar graph really well. If you're running a Profi with all of these lights around here as well, what I personally did was I have, you've got to utilise all the data pads and all of the negative pads as well, the LED pads technically. So up here, data 1 and 2 pads, I think I used LED pad 2 and 3, crystal chamber, data line 2, and the LED pad 1. This one here is purely LED pad 5, and then I think the motor inside is controlled by LED pad 6, and then I use the other data pads to control the rest of the LEDs inside here as well. And if you set it up just right anyway, you can also set up a lot of these just to be on constantly without having to wire them up to a specific output pad. So that's how I did it. And just so you know, the side with the writing on is usually your positive side of your 10 segment bar graph. I'm not sure if it makes a real difference, but that's what I was told, and hence I've been following it and I haven't had a problem. And then if I separate these two, and you can trim down these pins as well, I just bent that one a little bit, but that's fine, I've got plenty of these spare. You can trim these down as well so it sits more flush with the connector. And then at the bottom of here you've got a notch. I'm not sure how well you can see that. That little notch down there in the dead centre by my fingernail. Right there. I use that as the bottom. But you can use it whichever way up you really want to. Just have to remember which way you wire it, which side's your positive and which side's your negative. Because the last thing you want to do is put this in wrong, and I don't know if it can, but I don't know if you're going to blow it or not. Hey, I'm no expert at these bar graphs, but I know how to install one my way. So hopefully that helps, a little tip for you. See how you get on. Also read the manual, guys. The Profi board manual. Page 14 is really useful for wiring up extra LEDs and extra accent lights. So do follow that if you're installing Profi, and if you're installing CFX, best of luck. I have no idea how to do it. Right, let's get this in there. So remove bar graph, unscrew your pommel. Well, I'm going to put the blade plug in here now. Ready? So it is a self-aligning chassis.
Everything's gonna be alright, kid. There are no others.
Mine's a little bit tighter. There we go. So you can see I've got my nice accent light glowing there. I can plug in my bar graph with the writing on my left hand side because I know that's my positive. And then find your connector, place that in. Just right, there we go. Then you can fill up your pommel. And then when you're ready, hit the power button. I think it's the top one. Then you've got your nice glowing crystal jewel up here as well. Nice shine through on the blade plug. Very loud hill. That hidden sound venting is doing a wonderful job. Nice aux button control and feedback there. Got really nice tactile feedback from the plungers to the switches on this setup. That's really nice. Really happy with that. Grab the 2 is best hilt, also available at the Saberbay, which is the chassis, which is the other hilt that Keller and Beck picks up in.
Don't worry, we're gonna meet up with some friends of mine.
This is the crystal chamber with OLED screen. Slide that one down. Self-aligning down to a point. Line it up. Oh, can't remember. Both are installed with Jesse's sound font, Sabered Hand sound font at Kyberphonic. As always, go check him out, go buy that sound font because you will want it to go with these hilts. So now I have a perfect pair. I'm really happy with these. Both of these have blade plugs, excellent sound venting, good quality sound. This one is full of accent lights. This one, however, isn't. But both are installed with my crystal chamber chassis. Very happy, very happy. Beautiful. And then that's it. My final-ish hilts to come out with Saberbay will be the new gen survivors and the crossguard kits that will come out with those. Then after that I am purely a KR man. I'll be working full-time for KR Sabers, designing hilts, which I'm very excited to do. And then yeah, this has been an absolute pleasure to bring to life with Shane. I really enjoyed watching this series, capturing these. I think this overall design of this hilt, the concept design of it even as well, just is absolutely excellent. I love accent lights. I don't know about the rest of you, but I love a bar graph. I love a little dot light. I love a little jewel to glow through, and I'm really loving that. I've got blade plugs on these hilts as well, and I'm loving the pommel. I'm really proud of that. Really proud. Right, that's enough gloating. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit like and subscribe. Don't know what's coming out next. I've been very busy recently. We'll see. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.